Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I am filming for my letter D in my Stamping Through the Alphabet. So I've pulled out Delicate Forest stamp set, which is really quite nice, and well, I'm not rocket science, but I'm just going to use it as a silhouette stamp, as kind of almost how it's intended, I think. So, pardon me, I am going to use some of our retiring in colours, and as I've said already this week, if you don't have all the bits, if you like these colours and you don't have all the bits you need, you know, your refills, your card, or all the stamp pads, then you know, get them ordered, because they will run out. They'll go on last chance if they get as far as that, but once the stocks run out, that'll be it. These do leave us in a few weeks, but if they sell out now, they won't replace them. So I've got a card base in Pebbled Path, which matches that, and a layer in Pebbled Path, and a white layer here. This is 8.1 centimetres by 12.4 centimetres, and the layer's 4 millimetres bigger all round. This is your usual stamp base. And I'm going to do a bit of inky, messy inky, because it's what I like the best. So I've got the biggest block that we do, and I'm on my glass mat because I'm playing with water. So this is block F. It is a big monster. So I'm just going to put some Boho Blue at the top and some Wild Wheat at the bottom. It's not, I've not managed to stamp that on evenly, but I'm not looking for an even finish, so let's just, I'm just going to spritz that from a bit of a height. I'll see if I can just tip this a wee bit. I'm more wanting the blue to run into the yellow. Right, let's see if we can, and then maybe just let that go that way a wee bit, and then that way. I'm making a mess, but I'm okay with that. Right, and I've made a mess underneath. It's all slidey now, so let's just do what I need to do and get tidied up. So I'm just dropping this white layer on there, and I went squint, but I don't mind, it's no problem to me. Now I'm going to go with the fact that's curling up and lift it off. I'll just put that bit back down because I'm going to leave it at that. I think that's just interesting. I love all the texture. So I think I'll get a bit more yellow in here and a bit more blue up there. So you can dab them back in, and I'll just put that way. It's just to kind of take that white line away there. Maybe a bit more here. There we go. Now what I think I'll do is just give this another spritz and just pick up. I did have a practice at the spritz in a little while ago. Let's just see if it's stuck to my mat. With this, there's a bit of me wants to get in it there, but I have this bit that I picked up some extras before, so let's just not waste the colour. This will get used for a background in something else. Anyway, I can't get that to come off. Now here's an opportunity, so let's just, this was not what I came on to do, but you know, when you see something Just take it. So Boho Blue and Wild Wheat mixed to make quite an interesting greeny shade, and then we'll just pick up this from the underside as well. And then we'll get on with the card that we're supposed to be doing. But hey, that'll dry out and be used for something. So pop this. Where will I pop this? Dropping everything. Yeah, Janice, very good, very good. Right, let's wipe this clean. And now I'm going to be using my my heat tool to dry this off. Normally, if I was just making this for myself, I would let this dry naturally, but I want to complete it, so I want to complete this card. I think it will be dry enough. So I'm going to bring in my paper pad again. One, it stops all the glare from the lights, and two, I like to stamp on it. So I'm now going to come in with my stamp set at last and do a bit of stamping. Yeah, I've already put them. See, I didn't even remember that prep. So I'm going to stamp with Pebbled Path on top of this. Let's see what happens. So I've got this sort of bushy kind of just gives a bit of a foreground, I think. We'll go over it just a bit more down here. Oh, look, I've managed to get that because I dug that in too far. The lady who teaches everyone not to put too much pressure on the ink pad goes digging in. Well, does that surprise you? Right, so I think sending our love is a nice sentiment. And I think I might just pop that maybe about here. I don't know. I'm wanting to keep this with, you know, less layers. I'm just stamping another one higher up, and now no one can see the blobbiness I did. Going to close this up just now. I am going to do a bit more. So what I'm thinking is that I might brush in some wheat, wild wheat here with a blending brush, but I can't quite reach them. This one will probably be alright. I think one of my weekend jobs may well need to be to clean my blending brushes. They're all getting a bit messy, so I think just to bring in, I give this, it's got a sky look, hasn't it? Sort of like a sky. This Pebbled Path has a kind of pinky browny tinge to it. It's a grey, but it's sometimes it looks brown and sometimes you can see the pinky tinge in it. I think I'm going to just leave it at that. It's quite a wee dramatic picture there. And I think I'll just get a dark blending brush and just frame it in a little bit. Now, what have I got that would work okay for this one? Probably with the Pebbled Path. Oops. So I'll just give it a wee frame in. So again, this would be better on my glass mat, but because I've moved it, well, we'll just do with what we've got. Just circular motions from the edge, so the darkest bit stays at the edge. Making it a bit darker at the bottom here. And just framing it in and making you have a wee look in on the scene. Wanting it quite dark at the edge. I'm just playing, really, and that's okay. It's okay to play, and then it will be getting stuck onto here so that it will flatten it a bit. I just think it's a nice little scene, and all the wee shapes just, I don't know, it's got a sort of peaceful look about it. A bit more that yellow in there. Okay, and then I want to do just a little bit of texture on the outside here. And I think I'll just bring this stamp here with all the leaves and just use that to get a bit of texture on the card base. I think I do this a lot, but that's okay. It's obviously something that I like to do. It just breaks up the colour, although the colour is lovely and sometimes flat colour is pleasing to the eye. It just gives this card a different look. Gives my hands a different look as well. I'm pretty sure that is enough because, yeah, that is going to go on there. So there, our card nearly finished, and this is D. D for Delicate Forest. Nice sentiments here. You make good things better. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this, and hoping each passing day lets in a little more sunshine. Well, I could have used that with the sunshine coming in through my sky a bit. I'm using wet glue to stick this down. Just spread the glue out by rubbing it on the back, just because the card got wet and then dried. It's now, see, the thing is, if I use the same layout on every card but a different stamp set, they will all look different. You know, I obviously have my little wee style of my own where I like a picture and I like it layered on to card. So I don't know if this is like a stormy picture, but it's certainly got a bit of drama and mood about it. It's just a little piece of art. It just shows you that, you know, everyone poo-pooed wild wheat, but, you know, it's a beautiful colour. Pardon me. I think I still want to add a bit more, actually, of wild wheat. Where did I put that yellow brush? I just wanted a bit more yellow in there. Probably get this all wrong and ruin my card. Yeah, that's what I was after. Just a bit more, it reflects from down below. There we go, that's better. So I hope you like this, and I hope you're enjoying my wee series of stamping through the alphabet. And that was Delicate Forest. I've used that stamp, and that. And I've used the Sending Our Love sentiment, but you could use the other stamps equally. They're just as pretty. So thank you so much. Please let me know what you think about the idea of the stamping through the alphabet, and yeah, please leave some positive comments. I really appreciate that. I do read them all, and it helps to bring traffic to my channel. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on E.